In the last episode, you saw me coming back from a broken toe. That sucked, obviously, but now I can try hard again. That's what you just saw. Me trying hard on this 12D sport climb and whipping just as hard. This video is about that climb and also about a van trip to Wyoming, where I go to Wild Iris and Ten Sleep, with the ultimate goal to try and onsight my first 12A. Let's back up a bit first though. I am on the way to the roost at Mount Charleston to give a send go on the climb that I've been working on since coming back from my broken toe. We leave for Ten Sleep in 48 hours or so, so this is definitely my last chance to send it before we go. However, the route will be here when I get back. So nervous. It feels like it's like the last day of a trip and I'll have to wait like a year or whatever and like travel back to try this climb. But really, it is where I live. It would be cool to put it down before I go away for a couple of weeks, but it's also fine if I don't. Like, I just broke my toe. Like, it's cool and I am happy to be trying it either way. Wish me luck. Right, I got a knot. You got it. Okay, so this climb has 3 cruxes, and getting to the first one, which is the hardest one, is pretty chill. That's what I'm doing here. Then you're straight into the hardest moves on the route. Good. Keep it. So strong. Yeah. Come on, stay. Good job. Come on. Thanks, Haley. Never got here before. That's good. Yep. First go of the day, I made it through the crux for the first time. Things were looking pretty good. After the first crux, there are a few easier moves, and then you get a pretty damn good rest, almost a full no hands. Well, that's exciting. Whatever happens, this is absolutely a high point.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
You styled that too. I was like, oh,
I was
thanks. Like, chill.
It took me like 3 seconds to do all the moves on that.
The slab queen. Come on, Haley.
I saw your foot switch. You hesitated.
Yeah, so the right foot wasn't ticked,
Yeah,
and the right hand wasn't ticked.
yeah.
Oh. The unfortunate thing about slab climbing, and no, it's not the climbing itself, it's that when it rains, all of the chalk disappears. And this was my first go up the route that day, so nothing had chalk on it. Obviously, I then went up the rest of the route and ticked everything I needed.
Dude, nice job. Thanks. Winning. That was really, really good.
Thanks. Now, at this point in the projecting process, you would probably expect me to just know all of the holds, and for the most part I do, but hard limestone slab is using micro features, like micro features. Sometimes it's hard to tell one little nodule from another little nodule, especially when you're cruxing out and you really need to just get your foot on and go. Thank you! I feel really good about that. I feel like before I was like, I think I'm close, now I'm super close.
Yeah, no, you're like
So go 1 was pretty successful. It was time to take a rest and then go again. So here I am back at the first crux. Hell yeah.
That's good. Come on, guys.
I get another go at this. Uh-huh. I got through the bottom crux again. But...
Oh, Haley, no! Oh, no!
foot just slipped.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
Smells
I
good.
just grabbed the drawer and cut myself.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so annoying. Oh. Yeah, I fell on the easy 5'11" section. My foot just slipped, and it just be like that with slab.
Didn't even get to the hard part.
But having now gotten through the bottom crux twice, I was pretty eager to give it another go. Alright, take 3.
Oh, come on.
Third go, worst go.
Oh, I'm definitely more tired. That was like so much harder.
Yeah.
This is definitely the point at which I would normally call it. But because I was about to go to 10 sleep, I decided to rest a little bit, eat something, and give it a Hail Mary. There was only one problem. It was getting dark. In my race to get back on the wall in the remnants of the daylight, I did not film this go. But you probably wouldn't have been able to see much of anything anyway. And believe it or not, I climbed that freaking thing in the dark. I got through the first crux, and then I got through the second crux, and then at the third crux, I stuck the last hard move and then peeled off barn dooring in slow motion to face completely outward and take a gigantic whip, landing on my ass on the low angle slab below. It was crazy. And one of the most memorable climbing experiences of my entire life thus far. It's also literally as close as you can possibly be to sending without sending. So with cuts and bruises on my behind, I left it there and figured I'd get back on the route when I got back from 10 sleep. Okay, we have the harsh reality of van trips. It is 9:46 p.m. It's 100 degrees outside. I packed all of this stuff: food, rope, weights, climbing bag, climbing gear, Starlink for internet, that's new. It's quite a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's quite a lot of stuff. And now I am going to ferry all of it down. I'm on the 3rd floor. The inside of the truck is probably closer to 120 because it's been roasting in the sun all day. And now we're going for hot and sweaty round 2. Oh, and none of this includes clothes. Haven't got there yet. Still have to pack clothes, carry clothes down, unpack clothes. Okay, time to unpack. So this is on 5,000 times speed, and I can confirm that it was insanely hot in there. This is Vegas in the middle of summer, remember? The suffering was real. Just kidding, I would never leave you in here.
The next day.
On the road, baby! Say hello.
So,
You still have 2 pairs of sunglasses on you.
at least I don't have 2 hats on.
Only an hour late, which is pretty damn good. Bye! Here it is. 10:40 Utah time and all of the food options were closed, so I whipped this up in like 10 minutes. Chicken, vindaloo, rice, tomato, spinach. Sick! The first day we made it to Salt Lake, which was our plan. We slept there for one night and then headed to Wild Iris for another one-night layover.
Can you just avoid the potholes?
And after the 5-hour drive from Salt Lake, we hiked into the crag at 4:15 p.m. But that actually gave us a good few hours there. We headed to the erratic for me to get revenge on some 511s that eluded me back in 2021. This is the crux of the first one, and sorry for the very bad camera angle, I forgot my tripod, because I'm clever like that. But yeah, the crux is kind of hard for 11B honestly, and it's right off the ground. But then once you get through it, you're pretty much done.
That was about 1,000,000 universes easier.
111 down, 1 to go. And remember how I forgot my tripod? Yeah, I got about 2 bolts of the climb in this frame. Good work, me. There is this, though.
I tried really hard just there.
This climb was not so easy, but I sent it first try hanging the drawers. For 11C, I would kind of expect that. However, I had a bit of a hard time on this route in 2021. I never sent it, so it was very nice to come back and just do it, and fast.
Revenge.
So yeah, with our double revenge successfully acquired, it was time for a quick meal, a night's sleep, and then off to 10 sleep. The final destination. I had some goals for 10 sleep, obviously, if you know me. And one of them was to onsight 512. In fact, that was one of the main goals of this entire year of focusing on climbing. I would love to onsight 12A this year. When I first started climbing, sending 12A was like my life goal. So if I could onsight 12A,
which, you know, I'm certainly going to try and do this year.
that would be sick. I'm yet to do that, in part because I haven't really tried. I've onsighted a few 11Ds and a number of 11Cs, but the 512 onsight has eluded me thus far. She says only really seriously having tried to onsight 1. So yeah, that was my main objective. And here we are arriving at the crag on day 1 at 4:50 p.m. Oh, and the only outdoor climbing that I'd been doing since coming back from my toe was projecting that 12D slab. So I was kind of just hoping for the best here. I'd never been to 10 sleep before though, so there was a lot of opportunity and a lot of 511s to practice my onsighting skills on.
Wow, this looks so sick. This is so cool. Oh.
And practice I did, right off the bat.
4 stars, 11D, Wyoming flower trials.
Trying to onsight on the first day at a new crag? Maybe not my smartest idea, but hey, spoiler alert, it worked. This bit was all pretty smooth sailing with a little bit of route finding before getting to what I thought was the crux of the route.
Nice job here.
Then you get a little rest before, this. Yeah, hanging the drawers and clipping on this route was kind of tricky, but that was the worst of it and we got it done. Day 1, 11D onsight, I'll take it.
That was really fun though, Anna.
Yeah, so
Nice work.
that's what matters.
Nice.
The movement was really nice.
Day 1, success.
Great success.
Unrelated to climbing, and having now been to 10 Sleep, I gotta say, the hang is pretty sick. Check this out. If you have Starlink, which we literally just got and I was super impressed by, 10 Sleep kind of has everything that you need. It's a pretty perfect van destination, and that includes water in the canyon itself at like 10,000 feet. Feeling pretty clever about this one. Otherwise you have to hold this lever down the whole time. Suffice it to say, I was a very happy camper up there, not least because I could finally climb and try hard again after breaking my toe. It felt freaking good to be on a climbing trip again, especially in this beautiful place. After a couple of days climbing here and getting used to the style, it was time to go for the big goal, the 512 onsight. Here's the thing. In the next few days, a huge amount of stuff happened. The kind of stuff that like really affects your life, both good and bad. And we're pretty deep into this video at this point, so I think tacking it all on at the end here would kind of do a disservice. That means you're going to have to wait until the next video to see whether or not I onsight 12A.
Wait, it just started recording.
No, it did.
Yes, it did.
Really?
Yes.
And what happens during the rest of my 10 Sleep trip. Trust me, it'll be a good one. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.